We don't do this, we don't do this. Don't say it here, you understand? That's why I came up. If you get big yansh, make sure say you get sense, you understand? You don't carry big yansh up and down.
Please, no insults, no insult, please. We don't do that in this community.
Guys,
I think
please,
he's
that's her
carried
opinion.
that.
That's her opinion, guys. Don't attack her because of her opinion. Let her leave her. Even me also, I also have bad experience with Cameroonian guy, and I can never date a Cameroonian guy. As I am sitting here, I can't because I also have bad experience with them. So
No,
everyone
my
has his
sister,
own
there is
experience.
difference between your bad experience, daughter. There's a difference between having a bad experience and say like, oh, I will not date from Cameroonian guys. No, because all of them will hurt me. She is making her experience into a fact by saying all Nigerian men. Like, how many Nigerian men have you dated? Like, have you dated up to 6,000 Nigerian men? For me, for example, if a
Okay,
South
can I say
African broke
something?
my heart, I can be like, I won't date a South African because of my experience, but I will not generalize all the South African. But she's generalizing all Nigerians that Nigerians are not romantic. Same Nigerians that when the record of the African men with big bowler came out, Nigeria was at number 1, Senegal was at number 2. This country, Malians was at number 3. The same Nigerians she's saying that cannot make you squeeze. Like, don't generalize them. We know you're speaking from your experience. We understand, but don't say all Nigerian men. Don't do that. Because don't do
Okay,
that, please.
okay.
Okay, as I was saying, as a man, I'm a South African, so as a man, I'm not going to entertain this thing, the squabbles, these arguments between women about who's the better man between a South African man or a Nigerian man or a Zimbabwean man or whatever, so on and so on. I feel like that's a personal experience between the two people, so I wouldn't even know who goes around taking stats about who's the better man in relationships in terms of South African men or Nigerian men. So as a woman, if a South African woman, if you feel like a Nigerian man is better, that's on you. That's all on you. As a Nigerian woman, if you feel like a South African man is better, that's absolutely on you. So what I'm before I so what I like to say, I like to start off by saying addressing the GBV thing. The reason why you guys think GBV is very prominent in South Africa is because of we are honest with our stats. Right now, currently in Waterfall City, we're building the biggest data center in all of Africa and the Middle East. So we have the best data capturing system in the entire continent of Africa. So we've always been honest with our stats. Also, for example, there's this notion that goes around that the South Africans are dying from HIV. We have the most prevalent HIV, like everybody's just dying. But right now, as I'm currently telling you, you can look it up right now. Only out of 230 million people in Nigeria, only 90,000 know their HIV status. But they'll
But
come in
that
here and
is
tell you
not,
South
no,
Africans.
that is not the topic, my brother. You are deviating from the
No,
topic. In fact,
yes,
wait, I'm coming,
no,
I'm coming,
sister,
I'm
listen.
coming.
The reason why
Wait.
I'm addressing this.
You want to start?
You are deviating from the topic, okay? The topic is about do SA women like Naija money? It was this
Sister,
lady
I'm
that brought
coming
the
to
topic
that.
of
Sister, I'm
SA
coming
man
to
at
that.
this place.
The
Don't
host
go on
brought
the
this to pick
aspect of
up. No, the host brought this to pick up of GBV. That's why I'm addressing it. That's why I'm addressing it. That's why I said I'd like to start with addressing it first. I'm not deviating. I'm going there, as I was explaining. So I want people to stop this stereotype that we are dying of HIV or we beat women the most or whatever. Like, does it make sense to you that in South Africa it has never happened that 200 girls can get kidnapped and taken somewhere in the bush? That has never happened. But someone human, you think that we have the highest deaths of GBV. Also going forward, on the topic, I would like to say address the Lobola issue also. Lobola, when someone says there's nobody who pays 9,000 for the ball, who pays someone 9,000 for the ball, that has never worked. Not in these days, in these modern times. When they say one cow, they're referring to 1,000. Today, in today's times, when they say one cow, they're referring to 1,000 rands. They're not saying the whole price of a whole cow. No, that's not how it works. If you're in a relationship with someone for 10 years and they're not proposing marriage to you, then you have to self-reflect, introspect yourself. What is the problem? Because people are getting married every weekend in South Africa, but for you have to wait for 10 years. I don't even believe women love Nigerian men. See, I've been here for an hour. People have always been off topic. People have been talking about South African men this, South African men that. They were hardly talking about South African women. Like the obsession is with South African men now. So I don't get what's going on. Some people are calling us lazy, but they left the hardworking countries to come live in an easy country. Like, make it make sense. Like, in our 30 years of democracy, we have 5 presidents. On those 5 presidents, it's because of those lazy 5 presidents. Today, you are getting permits to come live in South Africa. We are giving you visa-free access. In apartheid, there was no; these things were not there. You were even not planning to come here. Now, because us lazy us, we give you opportunity to come to live, and this is how you thank us. You guys, like, you are ungrateful, guys. I don't know what's happening, guys. If you feel like South Africans are lazy, how about you go back to your hardworking country? Simple as that. Thank you.
Okay, I think we should give a chance to Bongi. Bongi Aria, you are new on the panel. You can speak up, Mama.
Hello guys, thank you. Okay, I've been listening to everything that you've been saying, guys. In my opinion, I would like to say this. Can we stop this thing of saying Nigerian men, South African men, and start saying that we are all black, we are all African? It has nothing to do with where you come from. And as women dating for money, I don't think that is true. Women don't date for money, but some women date for stability. One of the reasons why South African women choose other people from other countries instead of South Africa, it is because South African men hate this thing of being providers. For an example, a South African man can expect a woman to put bread on the table, which doesn't make sense. I refuse, as a South African lady, to date a man that will expect me to put a maize meal on the table while he can do that. I want a South African man to be a provider and say, you know what, I'm a man. Ngiyindoda in isiZulu. I'm a man, let me do this for you. And you find that from other African men instead of South Africans, which is why it's easy for me to date a man from East Africa, from Tanzania or from Kenya or from Nigeria. And that is not because of money. Yes, we do appreciate money. It's good to be given money. But South African men want 50-50. They expect 50-50 African women. They would be like, okay, if you're a woman, you must also do 1, 2, 3. But they still expect respect. You can expect me to go to work every day, come back, take care of you, and also cook. But you still want me to put maize bill on the table. So, guys, I believe with this thing of judging South African women for dating Nigerian men or any other African countries, it is not fair. It doesn't make it right. And then going back to Chael, you cannot say South African men are lazy. Nigerian men are lazy in bed, blah, 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 blah. I believe that as a woman, you must know your body. As long as you think your body, there's no way that you can tell a man is lazy. And men are afraid of communication.
If you tell him bums, big bums, don't include the rest of us. Don't include the rest of us in that mess. If you are not the men that you date or your family members, Tina, don't involve us. Tina, some of us don't expect women to carry us. That's why we wake up.
Okay, Tariqa, have you given your submission? Okay. Sorry, I wasn't here before.
I want to propose something, eh? Let's bring 5 women, 5 different South African women who can tell us if they've done 50-50 with a South African man in
you and
this relationship.
Madam 50-50. You and this your 50-50.
No,
okay.
But is that because we are telling them the truth? They don't want to listen. The reason why most of these ladies they don't want to marry.
There's about
it's because of the lobola.
There are 16 people requesting now. 16 people requesting. So I need to, kind of like revolve the panel. There's a lot of people requesting. Yes, please. Thank you.
Please.
Who else has not given their submission?
Drop me. I'm okay. Drop me.
Okay. Thank you, Maso. Yeah. So let's see.
Well,
Richly, have you dropped your submission?
I don't
mind dropping.
I lost my voice.
Okay, Kariba. Okay, thanks, Kariba. Yes, Richly, did you drop your submission?
It's fine. You can drop me. I can't say she because my voice.
Okay, thank you. I'll put up new people now. Bongi, okay. Bongi, I'll bring you back up. Let me drop you and put all the new people. We have a lot of people wanting to, contribute. So let me put them up one by one. Petals. I want to try to make it balanced. Dominic. So Petals, welcome to the panel. I'll give you 3 minutes for your submission. So basically the topic today is, South African women marry Nigerian men. And we're also saying, do South African women do they go out with Nigerian men for money? So you have 3 minutes. Petals. Petals, you. So I don't think Petals is there. So Mr. Integrity, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. You have 3 minutes.
Okay. Now, first of all, we not want to generalize anything based on the topic. And another thing I want to say is that when somebody says South African men are no good, I'm trying to balance. Or Nigerian men are no good. The first question, I think one lady asked that question. That lady is very intelligent. He asked a fellow lady, how many Nigerian men have you dated for you to conclude that all Nigerian men are dead? So if you don't have a concrete answer for that, that means you are not saying anything. You are just talking because you want to talk. Okay? Now, the first question is, the thing here is this. It depends on who you are. It depends on who you met. Everybody do not have the same training. Even if we come from the same country, we do not have the same training. We do not have the same discipline. We do not have the same ideology. Okay? So everybody has the way he's been brought up by his or her parents and what he decides or what she decides to do with his or her life. Okay? Now, I believe, to my own understanding, I believe that there are South African men who are very, very responsible, and there are South African men who are irresponsible. There are Nigerian men who are very responsible, and there are Nigerian men who are not responsible. Okay? So when somebody come up and say, oh, these people are bad, that means you still need to learn more. You still need to have understanding. You still need to meet people. Maybe you have not met people. You have only dealt with some certain set of people in your life. Then you are not using one bad egg to generalize the whole egg. That's stupidity. Then when somebody says Nigerian men can only satisfy you with only money. Hey, that's stupidity. Have you met me to know if I can only satisfy you with money? Have you met Brother John? Have you met Kunle? Have you met John? So if you say it's only money that will
Integrity, I don't think it was me, but go ahead. I think it's one of my moderators.
okay.
So Nature K, you are welcome. Nature K, are you there? Nature K. Nature K is not there. Okay, Astrid, do you want to make your submission? Astrid.
Hi, hello.
Hello, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I see the topic, and so I'm not gonna comment much on that. I'm just gonna say all I just want to say is that everyone has their preference. Everyone has their preference. Everyone has their preference. That is because Nigerian men flash money. I don't know. I could be wrong. But then I've seen that I've been approached by Nigerian men. And in order for me to accept them, they always like tell me how much they have or what they can do for me in terms of finances. And, some of us, it's not our ideal kind of like way of being approached. So, I mean, like I said, women have preferences, but then it becomes a problem when a woman or a South African woman starts dating a Nigerian man and then wants to bash South African men. It becomes a very serious problem because we don't see that with Nigerian women. When a Nigerian woman dates another man of another nationality, they don't bash their men. And